Spiel reagiert nicht.
Game not responding.
As the amount of mods in the workshop increases, so does the amount of mods players have installed. That can sometimes result in the game being unresponsive while loading a map, and more people are reporting this on Discord and in the reviews. So today we're gonna look into creating a hotfix and then also talk a little about the real fix for this. We're also gonna talk about the status on this problem from the previous devlog about the missing events in these usable components. So let's get started. So let me try and explain what's happening here and why this is a problem. When you load a map, there is a mod manager in the game that is responsible for loading all the mods you have installed. That takes a lot of resource to do this loading as it's done currently, and that actually can take so long that the game doesn't have any free time to respond to Windows. Because what's happening is that, at least this is how I think it works, at some interval, Windows is asking all running applications, so how are you? And if they are not responding, it will tell the user of Windows that, well, this application is not responding. So Windows keeps asking, well, Fireworks Mania, are you alive? No response. Hello, are you alive? No response, because basically Fireworks Mania is loading mods, and doesn't hear what the Windows is asking. So that will end up with the window turning all white and Windows saying not responding. But really what happens is that the game is actually loading. It's just loading so heavily that it doesn't respond to Windows. So obviously the real fix for this is to load the mod in a different way, and I have a plan for that. It's very high on the priority list and it's something that I will look into right after this next bigger update that I will do, which we'll get back to in another devlog. But anyway, I'm thinking I can do kind of a hotfix where I can maybe inform the player on the load screen that this can happen, so that people know that if it says not responding, they should just leave it. Wait it out. It will come. As long as it's not responding, it's actually loading. I'm thinking just putting in some kind of text there to let people know. And this is kind of the hotfix we'll do today. So let's get right into it and let's get this fixed quickly. This is clearly a hotfix, but I hope having this text on the load screen will help some players just wait a little longer so they don't run into these problems of thinking the game has crashed. So all we have to do now is get it up on Steam to make it ready to push to you guys so it can get out together with this video. If you're new to my channel, I'm building a fireworks simulator game while having a wife, 2 kids, a full-time day job and a dog. The game is already on Steam, so go check it out. It's called Fireworks Mania, and you can find a link in the description. I also promised you a little update on this issue we had in the last week with these events disappearing. Scott from UMod reached out to me with a potential fix, so I'll have to look into this in a moment and it will be very exciting. But you will have to wait for the next devlog to see how it ends and if we can get this missing events thing fixed, so we can actually get to release the next bigger version with this usable component and some other things that I will talk about in maybe the next or another devlog. And while you wait, check out this devlog, which is the last one, where I talk about this usable behavior issue I have, or check out the playlist of all the devlogs for Fireworks Mania. See ya!